turmeric works, only if taken this way. Most people get it wrong. You've done everything right. You eat your greens. You stay active. You try to avoid pills unless you absolutely have to. And maybe, just maybe you've added turmeric to your routine. A golden tea, a sprinkle in your soup, a capsule with breakfast. But here's the quiet truth: no one told you turmeric doesn't work if you don't take it the right way. And most people, even the careful ones, are doing it wrong. That means all those anti-inflammatory benefits, pain relief, better memory, could be slipping right through your fingers. And it's not your fault. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock turmeric's true healing power without wasting time, money, or hope. So if you've been wondering why your body still aches, or why your brain still feels foggy despite doing all the right things, you're in the right place. And if you care about living stronger, not just longer, go ahead and tap that red subscribe button. This channel is where wisdom meets wellness for people like you. Part 1. Why turmeric hasn't worked for you and why it's not your fault. Let's start with a question I've heard from more seniors than I can count. I've been taking turmeric for months. Why don't I feel any different? If that question has ever echoed in your mind, if you've looked at your golden capsules or sipped your tea and wondered, is this even working? You are not alone. And no, it's not your age and it's not your body. It's not that you're doing something wrong. The truth is, no one ever told you how to do it right. The problem isn't the turmeric, it's the silence around it. Turmeric has been called the golden healer for thousands of years. It's been used in ancient Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese healing, and tribal practices from Southeast Asia to the Middle East. But here's what's rarely mentioned. Turmeric only heals when taken correctly. It's not enough to just add a pinch to your soup or pop a capsule and hope. Because turmeric is more than a spice, it's a delicate compound that needs the right delivery system to reach where it needs to go. Unfortunately, most of us were never taught that. Not in school, not by our doctors, not even in most wellness magazines. And so, every day, thousands of seniors just like you are doing their best. They eat well, they move when they can, they take their turmeric, and nothing changes. You still wake up stiff. You still forget little things. You still feel tired even when you slept. And the worst part, you begin to doubt yourself. But I want you to hear me clearly. You didn't fail. The system did. What science says why turmeric often does nothing. Let's pause and look at the research. A major review published in the journal Foods 2021 analyzed over 120 clinical and laboratory studies on turmeric. What did they find? The active compound in turmeric, curcumin, has very low bioavailability. That's a fancy way of saying even though curcumin is full of healing power, your body has a hard time absorbing it. In fact, up to 90% of curcumin is flushed out before it ever reaches your bloodstream, especially if taken without support. Let me give you a picture. Imagine standing in your garden on a hot July afternoon. You turn on the hose, expecting to water your plants. But the hose is cracked, the water leaks out, and your garden stays dry. That's what it's like taking turmeric without the right preparation. You're doing all the right things, but the healing can't reach your body. So if you've been adding turmeric to your tea, mixing it into oatmeal, or taking a capsule every day and still feel no change, there's nothing wrong with your body. It's just that the turmeric never made it to the right place. Aging changes everything. Even how you absorb nutrients. Now let's go one level deeper. As we age, our bodies change. That's not weakness, it's nature. But it does mean we have to be smarter and more intentional about how we take care of ourselves. After age 60, these things happen naturally. Digestive enzymes decrease, making it harder to break down nutrients. Stomach acid lowers, meaning absorption slows. Liver detox pathways change, affecting how compounds like curcumin are processed. And your gut lining becomes more sensitive, making certain ingredients harder to retain. So even if turmeric is technically in your system, it may never reach your joints, your memory center, or your immune system where it's needed most. This is why so many seniors say, I eat right, I take supplements, but I still feel stuck. You're not imagining it. Your body isn't broken. It just needs a better way in. What most people don't know. Ancient wisdom already did. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Centuries ago, people didn't have access to peer-reviewed studies or bioavailability graphs. But they had something just as powerful: generational wisdom. In ancient India and China, turmeric wasn't swallowed on its own. It was always paired with other ingredients heated in oil, mixed with spices, and combined with nourishing fats. Why? Because they knew, whether through observation, tradition, or divine intuition, that healing is not in the ingredient alone. It's in the way we prepare it. They didn't just eat turmeric, they activated it. And today, science proves they were right. So if you've never been taught how to use turmeric properly, that ends here, and it starts now. The turning point. What happens next is in your hands. The moment you stop blaming your body and start supporting it is the moment healing becomes possible. And that's what we're going to do together. In the next section, I'll walk you through the 3 most common mistakes people make when taking turmeric and how to fix them immediately. These mistakes are quiet, they're subtle, they hide in daily routines and well-meant habits. But once you spot them, they're easy to change, and changing them could be the key to finally feeling a difference. So stay with me. Because if you've ever wondered why turmeric just isn't working, the answers are closer and simpler than you think. Part 2, the 3 mistakes that make turmeric useless and how to fix them. In the last section, we uncovered a truth that most people, especially seniors, are never told: turmeric isn't failing you. The problem is that you've never been taught how to help your body receive it. But once we shift that mindset from blame to understanding, we open the door to healing. And it starts with fixing 3 quiet mistakes. They don't feel dangerous. They feel normal. But they are the reason turmeric has done nothing for your joints, your memory, or your energy. Let's look at each one carefully. Mistake #1. Taking turmeric by itself. This is the most common mistake because it feels like the most natural thing to do. You add a little turmeric to your soup, stir it into tea, maybe even swallow a capsule with water before bed. You think, I'm doing something good for myself. And you are. Your intention is healing. But the method, it's missing something. Here's the science: curcumin, the active healing compound in turmeric, is extremely hard for the body to absorb alone. It has what researchers call low bioavailability. That means your body struggles to hold on to it. And instead, it passes right through your digestive system unused. In fact, according to a study in molecular nutrition and food research, up to 95% of oral curcumin is excreted without absorption when taken alone. So you could be adding turmeric every day, and your body might not even notice. That's not just frustrating, it's a waste of your time, your energy, and your hope. But here's the good news: the fix is simple, and it starts with a surprising spice you already have in your kitchen. Mistake #2, forgetting the black pepper. Black pepper. Yes, this humble, everyday seasoning might be the missing key to unlocking turmeric's power. It contains a compound called piperine, which slows down the breakdown of curcumin in your liver and digestive system. In plain English, piperine acts like a bodyguard. It walks curcumin through the walls of your gut and into your bloodstream, where it can actually start healing you. How well does it work? A study published in Plantamedica found that adding black pepper to turmeric increased curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo, 2,000%. That means if you've been taking turmeric without black pepper, your body may have absorbed only 5% of what it could have. A sprinkle of pepper could be the difference between feeling no change and I'm finally starting to feel better. And here's the best part: you don't need a lot. Just a pinch of ground black pepper stirred into golden milk, mixed into your soup, or included in your capsule is enough to make a profound difference. Still, there's one more piece of the puzzle, and it's one most people overlook. Mistake #3, leaving out the fat. This one surprises people the most because we've been taught for decades to fear fat, but not all fat is bad. And when it comes to turmeric, fat is essential. That's because curcumin is fat-soluble. It dissolves and absorbs only in the presence of dietary fat. Without it, even if you've added black pepper, most of the curcumin won't make it to your cells. A 2018 review in Nutrients confirmed that pairing curcumin with healthy fats like olive oil, coconut oil, or ghee significantly enhances its bioavailability and therapeutic effects. This explains why, in traditional Indian and Chinese medicine, turmeric was always cooked with fat, never added raw. They didn't have lab studies, but they had thousands of years of observation. And what they knew? Modern science now proves turmeric works better when partnered with fat. So what does this look like in daily life? If you're drinking turmeric tea, add a teaspoon of coconut oil or full-fat milk. If you're taking a supplement, take it with eggs, avocado toast, or oatmeal with nut butter. If you're cooking, saute turmeric in olive oil before adding it to your dishes. These small adjustments turn turmeric from symbolic into therapeutic. The hidden cost of these mistakes. Now let's pause and ask what happens if we keep making these mistakes. For many seniors, the cost isn't immediate, but it's real. It's waking up stiff every morning. It's watching memory slip in small, scary ways. It's giving up on natural healing because it didn't work when, in truth, the method was never explained. It's the slow erosion of trust in your own body. And that, friend, breaks my heart because your body isn't failing you. It's just asking for the right kind of help. What this means going forward. Now that you know the 3 biggest mistakes and the simple, powerful ways to fix them, you are no longer in the dark. You're not guessing. You're not wasting. You're giving your body the best chance to receive what turmeric truly offers. Up next, in part 3, I'll walk you through the most effective ways to bring turmeric into your daily life. From the calming ritual of golden milk, to smart supplement choices, to simple recipes that make turmeric part of your healing, not just your pantry. Let's turn this knowledge into action, because turmeric only works if you do. Part 3, the right way to use turmeric, a simple daily ritual. Now that you know the 3 biggest mistakes and how to fix them, it's time to take the next step. Because understanding turmeric is one thing, but integrating it into your life easily, meaningfully, and consistently is where the real transformation begins. This isn't about adding another health chore to your day. It's about reclaiming control, about turning a single golden habit into a quiet revolution in your well-being. And the beauty is there's not just one right way to do it. Let's explore 3 powerful, practical, and proven ways to use turmeric based on your lifestyle, your needs, and what makes you feel good. Option 1, the golden milk ritual, a healing moment before sleep. Golden milk isn't a health fad. It's an ancient tradition used for centuries in India to promote digestion, reduce inflammation, and calm the mind before bed. And modern science is catching up. A randomized trial and clinical interventions in aging found that curcumin taken in the evening helped improve sleep quality, reduce nighttime inflammation, and ease joint stiffness in adults over 60. But beyond the numbers, there's the experience. Picture this: the day is done. The dishes are washed. You pour a warm, golden drink into your favorite cup. The scent of turmeric and cinnamon fills the air. You take a sip and breathe a little deeper. This is not just a drink, it's a message to your nervous system: you're safe now. It's time to rest. How to make golden milk at home: -1 cup unsweetened almond or coconut milk. 1/2 teaspoon turmeric powder. 1/8 teaspoon black pepper. -1 teaspoon coconut oil or ghee. Optional cinnamon, cardamom, honey, or vanilla. Warm gently on the stove. Do not boil. Stir well. Drink slowly, 30-60 minutes before bedtime. It's simple, affordable, and healing. Many seniors report better digestion, deeper sleep, fewer nighttime cramps, and even reduced anxiety within 1-2 weeks of nightly use. Real Voice Golden Milk became my evening reset. I stopped reaching for sleeping pills and started looking forward to bedtime. Judy, 69, Oregon. Option 2, smart supplementing, a simple step with big results. If golden milk isn't your thing or your mornings are hectic, don't worry. Turmeric supplements can be just as effective if you choose the right kind. Not all capsules are created equal. Some are little more than turmeric-colored powder. Others are scientifically designed for maximum absorption. Here's how to choose wisely. Look for standardized to 95% curcuminoids on the label. Black pepper extract piperine or bioperine registered trademark. Fat-based delivery lecithin, MCT oil, or liposomal delivery. No artificial fillers or synthetic dyes. Third-party tested for purity. In a comparative study, Phytotherapy Research, 2014, patients with osteoarthritis who took curcumin with bioperine showed results comparable to ibuprofen without the gastrointestinal side effects. How to take it effectively. Always take with a meal that includes healthy fat, e.g., eggs, avocado, or olive oil. Be consistent every day, ideally at the same time. Track your progress with a simple journal. Real voice, I set a reminder on my phone. Just one pill after breakfast. It became as automatic as brushing my teeth, and my knees stopped waking me up at night. Robert, 75 Texas consistency beats intensity. One smart habit, done daily, is more powerful than any miracle cure. Option 3. Cooking with purpose, turning food into medicine. There's something special about healing through food. It feels intuitive, nourishing, familiar. And the truth is, you're probably already making meals where turmeric could fit right in. No need to become a chef. Just add intention to what you're already doing. Everyday ways to use turmeric. Add turmeric and black pepper to scrambled eggs. Stir into lentil soup, chicken broth, or chili. Toss with olive oil and roast with carrots, cauliflower, or sweet potatoes. Add to brown rice or quinoa with ghee and herbs. Blend into salad dressings with lemon juice and black pepper. Sprinkle into your smoothie with avocado or almond butter. Make turmeric oatmeal with banana, almond milk, and cinnamon. Studies show that cooking turmeric, even at moderate heat, does not reduce its potency if combined with black pepper and fat. In fact, traditional cooking often increases curcumin's availability. This isn't a diet, it's an upgrade to your existing meals. Real voice, I didn't change what I ate. I just added turmeric where I could. My daughter said, "Mom, your skin looks brighter." But what I noticed, my hands didn't ache when I knit anymore. Eleanor, 74, Michigan. Bonus. Keep a golden healing journal. It's easy to forget small improvements, especially when we live with pain daily. That's why I recommend keeping a golden journal. Nothing fancy. Just a notebook where you jot down. Did I take turmeric today? In what form? Milk? Capsule? Food? How did I feel this morning versus yesterday? How did I sleep? In just 2 weeks, you may begin to notice trends: less joint stiffness, better mood, fewer headaches. Over months, this becomes a map of your healing. Proof that nature plus wisdom plus consistency equals real results. And more importantly, it reminds you are not helpless, you are healing. By now, you've done something powerful. You've moved from confusion to clarity, from "why doesn't this work?" to "now I know how to make it work." But maybe you're still wondering, will this really help me? Is it too late? Do others feel the same way I do? And the answer is, you're not alone. In the final part of this video, I want to share with you true stories from seniors just like you who started small, made one change, and watched their lives transform. Because sometimes, what we need isn't more facts. It's a reminder that healing is still possible, and it's never too late to feel better. Healing doesn't have to be loud, it just has to be real. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you from the heart, because what you just did matters. You didn't just scroll past. You didn't give up. You stayed. You listened. And somewhere deep inside, a part of you whispered, "I still want to feel better." That voice matters. Because here's the truth: turmeric won't heal you overnight. It won't erase decades in a day. But if you give it the right companions, black pepper, healthy fat, and consistency, it can become one of the most powerful tools in your daily routine. Not because it's trendy, but because it's timeless. So whether you stir it into your soup, sip it at night with a warm heart, or swallow it with breakfast as a quiet act of self-respect, just know this: you are not too old, you are not too late, you are not alone. And if you found something valuable today, I invite you gently to do 2 things. Comment below, "I'm starting my golden habit," and explore the next video. It might just be the next small step your body's been waiting for. Until then, take care of your heart, take care of your mind, and never stop learning how to care for yourself. You're worth it.